Morning everyone, it's George from GS Reselling, back again with another video. Thanks to everyone who's watched my previous haul videos. Something a little bit different today. I'm just going to be going through why there's good money to sell in, as you can see, footwear and clothing on eBay. I'm going to tell you what I paid for some of these items. You will have seen some if you watched my previous videos. You will have seen some of these items in them videos, but it's worth just going over what you pay and what you can achieve by selling clothing and footwear on eBay. So we have got a variety of different bits here, so I'll take you through them and just show you what can be achieved. So please like, comment and subscribe, and yeah, thanks for watching. So probably the best selling segment of clothing for me on eBay is sports tops. So as you can see, we've got a big pile here, so I'll take you through some of them. So here we've got an England top, retro style England top. I believe it's 2004 to 2006. All official Umbro, so I'll just find you the label. There you go. Yeah, 2004, 2006. That was £3 from a charity shop, and these can go anywhere between £15 and £20, even more at the minute because of the Euros. I'll put you some completed signs up in the top right, up here somewhere. But yeah, so for £3, £4, £5 you can pick these up for in charity shops, maybe cheaper at car boots. They're well worth picking up. So that's an England top. The next one we've got is an American vest, and it's a Portland NBA vest. Again, a huge size, so it's a XXL, this one. Really good condition. This was £3 from a charity shop, and this, I cannot find any completeds for this one in the UK, so I'm going to try 25 on this one. So 3 into 25. Again, it's definitely well worth picking up. So next, full circle here, so we've gone from basketball, now we're on rugby, and this is a Leeds Rhinos. I am from Yorkshire, so I see quite a lot of these tops, and it's a Leeds Rhinos rugby top. It's a decent condition. Some of the logo is starting to peel, but that will not affect it too much because everything else is in decent condition. As you can see, this was £2 from a car boot, so it's a decent size large again. I'll show you that label. Yeah, so that's £2, and that'll hopefully be 15 to 20. Again, we've got a more modern England shirt here. This is a white one. I believe this is a 2016. This is an XL again, so a brilliant size. With clothing, I've always found if you stick between medium and large sizes, you'll always do well. Small's a bit harder to sell. It does sell, but it takes a bit longer. But again, on that one, 15 to 20, and that was, I think, £5 maybe. Next up, we've got a BMW Motorrad shirt. I've had loads of these over the last year or so. Always mention them in the description as well, the sponsors, because if people search for these, the shirt will pop up. Genuine BMW merchandise. Mention all the brands that are on the sleeves and everything like that. It'll just help you search. So all of them as well. Again, 15 to 20, and that one was £2 from a charity shop, I believe. And then we've got a Newcastle United shirt. It's a long sleeve, quite unusual to see now. Size medium, so a smaller size. And the thing worth checking with football shirts is if it's got a name on the back. So this one has had a name on the back, as you can see, it's peeled. The number's in good condition. It's got the Premier League emblem. It might still sell, but it will take long, obviously, because somebody's going to have to try and remove this if they can. I'll not remove it because I don't want to damage the shirt, but on this one I'm going to say 10 to 15 just because of that. But that was, I think, £4 again. So the next segment of clothing that I sell on eBay is more designer clothing. And as you can see, this is a Polo Ralph Lauren. It's a men's polo shirt. I believe it's an XL, as you can see. Custom fit, so Ralph Lauren do custom fit, regular fit, all different types. Custom fit, I found it's a bit tighter around the chest area. Very good condition. This was £3 from a charity shop. I'm going to try on that one between 15 and 20. And from the same charity shop, same day, probably the same donator. It's a Lacoste Sport, you can see, and this is a men's polo shirt again, a size 6. So Lacoste size 6, I believe, is an XL. Very nice condition. Everything's good. A few little marks as to be expected, as you can see. But I'll declare that in the listing. Again, 15 to 20. But what you got to remember with clothing is all this can be posted very easily in a little poly mailer, and it's £2.94 with Hermes or £3 with Royal Mail. and sometimes you can get away with a large letter. So for the ease of clothing, I just find that if you pay up a little bit, even though the margin's smaller, packaging doesn't take a long time. You don't have to bubble wrap this stuff. It's straight in a clear poly bag and then in a poly mailer, sent out to the customer. Yeah, it's a good little niche to get into clothing. There is a lot of competition. That's why I try and stick to things like sports shirts, because there is a bit more demand for them, I've found, because people want the specific teams. But if you can get in designer clothing and get the right things, like Lacoste Sport is a good brand, it'll still sell relatively quickly and you can pick it up for quite cheap. And last but not least in clothing section is motorcycle wear. I sell quite a lot of this, and this is a Hunter. As you can see, it's a men's motorcycle jacket. It's a 44-inch chest, so I believe that might be a size large or XL. It's partial leather, partial fabric. It has got armour in the arms. £10 I paid for that. I'm going to try, I think I said 35 to 40, but I've recently had a look. I think it might be closer to 50 due to the size, so well happy with that. But what you've got to remember with leather jackets is they are heavier, so it might need to go in a box, and it's probably going to be between 2 and 5 kilos. But still, if you've got a good margin, and people sell these pretty cheap at car boots, so I got this for 12, but new you would have been paying well over 100 for something like this. So 12 into possibly 50, it's still worth doing. And another massive segment of things that I sell on eBay is footwear. So as you can see, it's mostly made up of trainers, and I'll take you through some of them. So these are Nike Air Huaraches. These were 50p from a car boot. Decent conditions, no rips or tears. These probably a 15 to 20 pound trainer, because they are only a size 6, and I've always found with trainers, because these are not really a women's design, more clothes that you associate with teenagers or a man. I'd probably say you want to stick to a size 8 and above, but again, size 6 for 50p, I'll try 15 to 20, so it's still worth it. Just might be a bit of a longer tail item. But this is a brilliant example of a woman's trainer. So you've got a Nike Flex 2016 run, and the label's still inside, so as you can see, £5 from a charity shop I paid for these. Size 4, so it's a decent women's size, usually between 4 and 6 I've always found sell well, and this will be listed for £20. Really good condition. Just check when you're listing trainers all around the line in here to make sure it's not split from the main shoe. Declare any fraying on the laces, like usually the plastic caps can be missing, but these are in really good condition. The heels, especially on running trainers, sometimes wear, but again, minimal wear. The tread, excellent condition, plenty of life left, so yeah, hopefully £20. And then we've got more like formal trainers, going out trainers, kind of call them. So these were £3 from a charity shop, and the Nike Blazers. I wasn't sure when I first picked them up if this was damage or actual design. It turns out it's actual design. So these are, I'll find the size, it's tied in there, a size 5.5. So these will be for a woman again, or teenagers or kids. Quite a rare design though, these, to be fair. They do need a good clean up, but again, I've checked, there's no damage to the sole or rubber siding. Does need a clean up, as you can see, but £3 hopefully into between 15 and 20 again. Probably the best sellers for me in footwear are walking boots. I always find these very cheap at car boots. So as you can see, these are a Regatta waterproof walking boot. With walking boots, it's always worth looking for ones that are Gore-Tex. So that's wind and waterproof. These are not. These are Regatta Isotex. So some brands do have their own little variations of Gore-Tex, but just not as good as Gore-Tex, but still. So it's a UK 11, so a brilliant men's size, and as you can see, they're in really good condition. Need a good clean. Heels and toes, brilliant, no splitting, good scrub. I'll be listing them for £25, and they were £2 from a car boot, so brilliant margin in them. And then we've got formal shoes. These are Samuel Windsor, so not the best brand, but in really good condition again. Plenty of wear left on the heel. There is some wear to the bottom of the shoe, but that's to be expected. Some shoe polish just to polish the shoes up, make them really shine. Laces in good condition. Heels, good condition again. These, I believe, yeah, £2 from a charity shop, and I'll be trying £20 on these. The real brands you want to look out for on formal shoes, Lokes, Church, but for £2 it's well worth picking up and listing. And last but not least, branded fitness shoes. So these are Reebok, and these are the variation of Les Mills, so it's like an exercise class or regime that people follow, and they're in really good condition, these. Because of literally the Les Mills name on there, I believe this has added an extra £5 to £10. Need a good clean again. There is some wear to the bottoms, but there's still plenty of tread left. A women's trainer again, at a size 5.5. So a good clean up, and these will be advertised for between 20 and 25. So for £2, brilliant pickup. So thanks everyone for watching. I hope that you've took something from this about selling clothing and footwear on eBay. It really is a lucrative market, very easy to deal with, cleaning, posting. So yeah, if you're not in clothing and footwear, it's definitely worth a look. Check out my eBay store, I'll leave a link below if you're interested in any of the footwear you've seen in today's video. So please like, comment and subscribe, yeah, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.